Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins, where we help you get smarter than your competition. Today, we are diving deep into the AI revolution that is completely and kind of quietly transforming the entire retail industry, from your online shopping cart all the way to the physical store aisle.
Just look at this number for a second. $263 billion. Now, that's not the total for all holiday sales. Nope, that's just the extra revenue that Salesforce expects AI to generate for retailers this holiday season alone. It's a massive signal that AI isn't some future buzzword anymore. It's a real, powerful economic force that is changing how we all shop right now.
To really get a handle on this huge shift, our overview today pulls from insights shared by a whole bunch of leading retail and tech experts on LinkedIn back on December 12, 2025. We're going to break down what's happening, what's just around the corner, and, most importantly, what it all means for you and your career.
All right, so here's our game plan. First, we'll look at how AI has already crashed into the shopping cart. Then, we're going to meet the agentic shoppers. This is the future, folks. After that, we'll uncover a really surprising blind spot in physical stores, look at who's fixing it, and finally, we'll reveal the one new rule that decides who wins and who gets left behind in this AI-powered world.
So why is all of this happening so incredibly fast? Well, it really boils down to simple economics. With about half of US adults saying it's getting harder to afford things, people are turning to AI as this super powerful tool to hunt down deals and just make smarter buying decisions. All that pressure is basically creating a brand new AI-driven marketplace from the ground up.
And when I say fast, I mean explosive. Look at these numbers. In just 1 month, AI-driven traffic to retail websites shot up by 760%. A whopping 83% of shoppers are already planning to use AI. And get this, it's already involved in 1 out of every 5 online purchases. This is not a forecast. This is what's happening on the ground today.
But really, that's just the beginning. We're now moving way beyond simple AI recommendations and into the next phase, agentic shoppers. And this is a huge, huge leap. This is where AI stops being just a passive guide and becomes an active assistant that actually gets things done for you.
So what in the world is agentic AI? Well, think of it like a personal assistant that you can actually delegate tasks to. It's not just another chatbot. It's an active agent that goes to work for you in the digital world, scouting, comparing, and even buying things to save you a ton of time and money.
And this isn't some sci-fi movie scene. Google is making this happen right now. Imagine telling your phone, hey, find me a haircut appointment for tomorrow afternoon, and it just starts calling salons for you. Or how about, buy me the new iPhone as soon as it drops below $800, and boom, it does it automatically. AI is no longer just a tool we use. It's becoming a true partner that manages pieces of our lives.
Okay, but here's the crazy part. While AI is building this super sophisticated, personalized world for us online, there is a massive disconnect. The second we walk into a physical store, it's like we're stepping back in time. And this growing gap between our digital and real-world shopping lives, well, it's the industry's biggest blind spot.
Sales strategist Julie Shapiro just nails it with this quote. She points out that the real magic of shopping, discovering something new, the impulse buys, that emotional connection, that stuff happens in the store aisles, not just on a website. By focusing almost entirely on e-commerce, retailers are missing out on a huge opportunity.
And we've all felt this, right? Online, everything is personalized, it's efficient. But in the actual store, we're dealing with empty shelves, wrong price tags, and just a kind of frustrating old-school experience. The potential to make this better is just enormous.
But a gap this big is also a massive opportunity. And now a whole new wave of companies is racing to bridge this divide, to finally bring the intelligence of the online world right into the physical store.
We're already seeing this in action. For example, Lowe's is using AI in its app to give you turn-by-turn directions to find one specific screw in that giant warehouse. And then you have companies like Bridge, who are using simple QR codes on packages to create a direct digital link between a brand and the anonymous person who just picked their product off a shelf at Target. This solves a huge problem for brands. For decades, a company like Skullcandy could sell headphones at Best Buy but have absolutely no idea who their actual customer was. By creating that direct link, they can suddenly offer warranties, get feedback, build a relationship. And the results are just stunning. We're talking a 10 times increase in customer engagement and a 20x return on investment. That is the power of bridging that offline-online gap. So,
Whether we're talking about a fancy online agent or a smart in-store display, all of this amazing technology comes down to one single thing. And getting this one thing right is the new fundamental rule for success in retail, period.
So let me ask you this. If you've ever tried using AI for your business and the results were kind of disappointing, what do you think went wrong? Was it the AI's fault?
Well, here's the crucial insight, and Ria Chakrabarty says it perfectly. AI isn't failing. Your data is. An AI is like a brilliant chef. It can only cook with the ingredients you give it. If you give it messy, incomplete data, you're going to get a bad meal. The real secret to unlocking revenue is to fix the inputs.
So what does AI-ready data actually look like? It means having complete metadata, things like materials and dimensions, for every single product. It means having consistent, high-quality images. It means a blue cotton t-shirt is named the exact same way everywhere it appears. Anything less than that is what we'd call an AI liability, and it's basically making your products invisible to these new agentic shoppers.
This brings us to a new and totally critical skill set. We all know about SEO, right? Search engine optimization. Well, get ready for AEO, Answer Engine Optimization. This is all about structuring your data so that AI assistants like ChatGPT and Gemini don't just find your products, but they actually favor them in their answers.
Okay, let's wrap this up with the crucial takeaways for your career. First, that gap between online and in-store AI, that's a massive competitive opportunity just waiting for someone to grab it. Second, clean, structured product data isn't just a nice-to-have anymore. It is the absolute non-negotiable foundation for winning with AI. And finally, you need to start learning AEO now. It's the new SEO, and your relevance in the field is gonna depend on it.
I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. In the age of AI, your company's product feed has totally changed. It's not just a list of items anymore. It's either your most powerful asset for growth or it's your biggest liability holding you back. So, which one is yours?
Thank you for watching. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. To continue learning, subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel. And please like, comment, and share to help us reach a wider audience.